Okay, I went out and got some staghorn sumac blossoms, berries, just before the rain. We were supposed to get some horrendous rains the next few days, and if you want to make staghorn sumac tea, you need to get the blossoms, the seed heads, which is what you're looking at now. It's good to have 3 to 5 days after a rain. When it rains, it washes off all the flavor, and if you get it after rain, then you're just not going to get the flavor you want, if any flavor. So as you can see here, these staghorn sumac were taken off 2 different trees. Okay, you've got the lighter one, which is, oh, I don't know, about 6 inches long, I guess. That's perfectly fine. It came from a younger tree. And then you've got the more mature one here, which came from a huge tree, probably 15, 18 feet high. It doesn't matter which one you use. They both have the same amount of flavor. With the lighter one, you might get a more pale pink color. With the maroon one, you're probably going to get a more red color. Either one is pretty. They're both going to taste well. A friend of mine, Stacy, she went out and she thought she was going to make some sumac tea the other day. She told me that she didn't like the taste of it only because she didn't put sugar in it and she doesn't like lemon. Well, I told her that it tastes like lemons. So I don't know why she did that, but she said she drank it, but she ended up putting a lot of honey in it. Well, I just like mine the way it is, but no sugar necessary. But there you have it. It doesn't matter the shade of red or the shade of maroon that the sumac is. The important part is to get them, before any rain at all. 3 to 5 days after a rain is perfect. There you go. The light ones are in one jar. The darker maroon ones are in the other. I'm just going to do that for demonstration. And the one on the right, the lighter red, there was 13 staghorns. On the left, there was something like 17. It just happened to be more accessible, the ones that were darker and older, from the more mature tree or bush. Now all you have to do is just throw them in a jar. No washing. Do not wash them. Once you wash them, there goes the flavor. You might as well throw them out. So you just put them in as you pick them, and put them in jars, and then fill them with water. And I'll show you what they look like once they're in water. Okay, there you go. As you can tell, it is raining out. I got these just in the nick of time. If I had gathered them in the rain, I might as well have thrown them back out, and what a waste that would have been. Now, as you can see, the one on the right is the one with the red berries. The one on the left is the one with the dark berries off the mature tree. 2 different colors. The taste is going to be the same. I guarantee it. It's just the color. What I did is, once I got the blossom staghorns in the jar, okay, I put the jar under cold water, and as it was filling up, I had my hand in there and I was massaging the berries, what they call massaging the berries. Basically what that is, you're taking the berries off the stem while it's in water. Whether they all come off or not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're going to strain it anyway, but boy, isn't that pretty. And there's the thunder. I said I weren't going to tape in the thunder shower, so I got to get going with this. But there you go. You take these, let them set just like this in the refrigerator or on the sideboard. I'm going to do it on the sideboard. Put a cover on it and let it set 24 hours. You strain it through a pillowcase, a clean, sanitized pillowcase, by the way. One, if you're going to wash it through the machine, run it through double rinse. And then you drink it. You can add honey, you can add whatever you want, but if you like lemons, you're going to like this. And again, if you're looking at this and saying, why in God's name would you ever want to do that? Well, then go buy lemonade at the store. Go buy some lemons and make your lemonade that way. But this is cheap, 100% free. It was fun gathering. It was slick as the dickens to get off the tree. This is so much better for you anyway. But hey, if you don't like it, then just don't do it. For those of you who've been wanting to try it, been hearing me talk about it for years, there you go. Okay, I just wanted to show you after what your hand is going to look like after you put your hand in the sumac with the water. All those little hairs, that's where the flavor is. That's why you want to put the sumac in the jar, add the water, add a little bit of water, and take your hands and just massage the berries and get all the loose ones off the stems. Keep the stems right in there, that's fine. But all these hairs is where the flavor is. As you can see, I've got berries all over me. That'll wash right off. It's not going to stain, it's not going to do anything. I just wanted to show you where the little hairs that are on there, that's where all the flavor is. Isn't that way cool? Okay, so there you have it. These are the little seeds up close. You can see the little hairs, that's where all the flavor is. The red is what makes the color. These just happened to fall off the sumac when I was putting them in the jars. You know, and they're a little individual. They're kind of cute, actually. And yes, you're gonna get maybe a few bugs. That's up to you whether you want to take the time to take them out or not. But once you put them in the water, they're going to float to the top, and you're going to strain it out anyway. So for all of you that are going yuck and yuck, well, you don't have to do this. But see all the little hairs right there. I say that if you're going to forage, you shouldn't be spleeny. If you're going to be spleeny, then you can go and get it at a store where it's going to be prepared for you, but it's not going to taste as good. It's not going to be nowhere near as good for you. And I just saw another one up here. Where is it? Right there. Isn't that a cute little bugger? Look at that. So there it is. There is a berry. Okay, there's a little bit of a glare here, but as you can see, there's a stem there. The berries were loaded on that. You can see the picture of the berry. I just shook it again. Shaking is not necessary, but I want all the staghorn flavor sumac that I can. So I'll shake the dickens out of it several times before I go to bed, and then again before I strain it. You know, this is just absolutely wonderful. And for those of you who are shaking your head and saying, well, you know, Laura Jean, why the heck do you do that? Why the heck do you go out and work so hard? Well, it's not working so hard. It's going out, enjoying nature, becoming one with nature, understanding what you can and can't eat, where it's located, what parts of the plants to use, and how to use that plant. And, you know, it's fun, it's relaxing, it's such a de-stressor. And it's exercise. You know, you can walk a mile and not find what you're looking for. So foraging for me is just going out and not planning on finding anything. Just bring, you know, a little pocket knife, a bag, and you know, become one with nature. And if you stumble across something that is harvestable, then hey, harvest it. You know, this is just so pretty, and it has a strong lemon flavor. And again, if y'all are looking at that and saying, you know, I'd rather not, well, then go to the store, get a packet of lemonade mix, and, you know, it has all the preservatives, has all the nasty chemicals in it, and enjoy that. But this right here is 100% free vitamin C, and it tastes just like lemonade. It's just absolutely wonderful. So there you have it. I'll stop preaching.